10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Bonjour and Savile. Remember, Trump will fix it. Oh, and just as I started, there's a beautiful robin come to settle himself on the windowsill to watch Matt Taylor TV with us. Isn't that lovely? We do love a robin. We love a robin in the audience. There's nothing better than having a robin in the audience. Hey, listen, I don't know about you, but the craziness doesn't seem to end on this wacky, crazy and zany platform we call a U-stink. Oh, YouTube, I mean. First in the chat, it's only YouTube. What the fuck is Helen James on about? I know, what the fuck is any of these people on about? See, what we've got to understand about these characters on YouTube, and I'm being totally serious with you now. Listen up, listen up, listen up. We're dealing with mentally unstable or unstable individuals. I'm going to say that for dramatic effect. We're dealing with mentally unstable individuals. We're literally dealing with the mad of society. And this madness is allowed to run free on YouTube. And that's what we're dealing with, essentially. We're dealing with mentally insane individuals running amok on social media. And, you know, it takes its toll. And so, of course, we've got this only YouTube in the chat. If anyone don't know, that's Justin. News Justin. Helen James. What the fuck is she going on about? But of course, even just saying Helen James, I can imagine Helen James getting really upset about that now, going, how dare he? How dare my name be mentioned on Matt Taylor TV? How dare Matt Taylor mention my name? I better get on to the blower and have a go at Sussex Police. There's nothing I don't like more than having my name mentioned on Matt Taylor TV. Congratulations to Donald Trump. Stunning victory. Love it. Lenny said, am I celebrating? It's like, mate, he ain't no president of mine. I say again, I say again, I say again. He ain't no president of mine. I only vote for the candidate with the biggest boobs. And I know Donald Trump's got big boobs, but Camilla had bigger ones. So that's my thing in life, big boobs. If someone's got big boobs, I'll follow them to the end of the earth. If a political candidate has got bigger boobs than the other ones, I'll vote for the big boobs. And so, no, I wasn't celebrating, quite frankly. I wasn't celebrating. Number one, yes, I confess, I concede, Donald Trump has got big boobs, but they're hairy. And no doubt there'll be grey hair on them as well. No. Over to the chat. Castro, welcome everyone. Castro is a new kid on the block. Well, not really new. He's just been pulled in, hasn't he? He's been pulled into the madness. Oh, so Castro's getting the freak mouse triggered. Yes, indeed. But mind you, it's easy to trigger the mouse. 127 YouTube accounts. I mean, that's not healthy. Hey, listen, I've got 125, but that's normal. No, I'm only joking. I haven't got 125. I've got 100 million zillion YouTube accounts. But hey, listen, I'm the first one to put my hand up and say I'm mad as a fucking hatter. No, but honestly, then, you know, it's just embarrassing. I find it quite embarrassing, like being associated with all these YouTube freaks, all these trolls. But, you know, I found myself their center of their obsession over the last couple of years. I suppose, you know, it's a compliment in itself, isn't it? You know, if you're going to obsess over the best, may as well obsess over Matt Taylor. Oh no! Somebody save me! Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what it is, isn't it? We're talking about dissociative identity disorder. And that's the mental illness that a lot of these YouTube trolls suffer from. These multiple personalities. And what we're beginning to realize with these individuals is that every one of these YouTube accounts is another fragment of their personality. And so, of course, Justin is quite right by saying 127 personalities. And then, of course, it opens up the real possibility that every account we see interacting on the mouse account is actually the mouse themselves, fragmented into their separate identities. And so that really brings to the forefront the mental illness of these individuals. It is quite staggering, really, to even try and get your head around the enormity of the mental illness that they suffer from. But rest assured, they are suffering from a mental illness. And of course, you know, people like Justin, myself, I can name names, of course, but we all know who's at the receiving end. People who just want to kind of have fun, essentially, just people who want to express themselves on YouTube. We are at the receiving end of this compulsive, obsessive behavior by these mentally unstable individuals who think it's more than okay to create 127 different YouTube accounts. But what that means, and essentially, is it's just a reflection of their 127 different personalities. And that's where it crosses over into a bit of a, ooh, it's getting serious. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Justin brings up in the chat room there, Kelly Sparkle was sectioned. Poor Kelly. But then we have the mouse. I'm glad you brought this up. We have the mouse gaslighting us, essentially, telling us that Sparkle was lying to us. You know? And it does get tiresome, and it crosses the boundary into vileness. You know, when Because for me, when Kelly Sparkle divulged that information, for me personally, that was from her heart. She was imparting her truth. And for the mouse to come out and just laugh that off by saying it's a lie, it's just not acceptable. As Justin says in the chat, she got pushed over the edge. YouTube is a dangerous place. And while we're on this subject of that, I'd just like to bring up my thoughts and feelings of what's happening to Kaylee Inav at the hands of Danny West, for example. I've written an article about this, and I'll be publishing this soon. Of course, I got in video to do a AI video about it. And what I'm seeing being said by the likes of DJ Darkside and Danny West towards Kaylee Inav is absolutely, totally, and utterly unacceptable. And as a middle-aged man who is a father and a brother and a boyfriend and a concerned citizen, I find it absolutely abhorrent that these individuals who hide behind anonymity, who can go around and say such vile and disgusting and derogatory and malicious things as they say to people such as Kaylee, who they've never met. Kaylee Inav, who operates in full view, who shows herself, and who just wants to have fun on YouTube, who just wants to express herself and explore her interests. But yet these people, these horrible, nasty criminals, because that's what they are, they're criminals. Because if they were saying what they said anywhere else other than via the keyboard, they would be arrested and held accountable for malicious communications. No, thank you. You know, I honestly, I am absolutely blown away, and you know, it's hard to blow me away because I've been around the block a few times. But reading what that Danny West says and what that DJ Darkside says is unacceptable. And if they ever said that in a public manner in which we know who they are, who's saying that, well, obviously they wouldn't, would they? They wouldn't say that under the conditions in which we know who they are, who's saying it. The only reason they're saying it is because they're hiding behind the cloak of anonymity. Remain anonymous. That's their secret weapon. And, you know, you've got to take a look at themselves. And of course, these people do look at themselves and they go, well, what's the problem? It's only Kaylee. Kaylee's subhuman. I can say what I want to that woman. Now that says more about themselves than it does about Kaylee. Honestly, this, you know, it goes back to what Justin just said in the chat room. YouTube is a bloody dangerous place. I'm gonna slide in right to the top. Slide in, I ain't never gonna stop. Slide in right to the top. I'm gonna slide in, slide in, slide in, baby. Sometimes it seems just like it's stranger to me. Well, quite frankly, I don't know who's at the helms of the of this show at the moment, but I think that was very, very, very inappropriate. I'd like to apologise to the viewers for that interruption. While here I am, criticising the behaviour of certain despicable YouTube trolls such as Danny West and DJ Darkside, and then an equally disgusting promo just appears on the screen singing "Let's Slide It In." You know, it's a dangerous place. It's a dangerous bloody place. And, you know, I am very embarrassed about what just happened. I must say, I do apologise profusely. But I do wish Kaylee all the best. Everyone should be, must be, or is entitled to use YouTube for entertainment purposes only, for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. You know, YouTube should be a platform in which content creators are free to express themselves, to explore their own passions, to educate, to entertain, without being targeted with disgusting, absolutely vile and disgusting comments, as we see Danny West and DJ Darkside leave. Play Castro the Rapper's latest vid. Oh, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable, to be fair, playing anyone's stuff. I really don't feel comfortable playing anyone's stuff. Let me have a look at it. Where's Castro? Where is Castro? Can't find them. No. We can't see the Castro stuff, man. Just Castro the Rapper. So, if anyone doesn't know, Castro the Rapper, he's been brought in. He's been brought into the fray. He's been brought into the fray, brought into the mix. Well, look, you know, I won't be playing it here just now. But check out, this is a recommendation. Oh, well, the phone is elsewhere. The phone is elsewhere. I cannot access the phone while live on YouTube. So there you go. There you go. You need to get your own YouTube channel, don't you? You need to get your own YouTube channel, and then you can play it yourself. Remember, if the mermaids watch Matt Taylor TV, there's no reason you don't. No. Honestly, it's very dangerous playing other people's stuff on YouTube. You know that? It's very dangerous. But you know, it's such a dangerous place. I don't think you can really get across to the average member of the audience how perilous it is going live on YouTube. I don't think people realise how dangerous an activity it is. I mean, even now, I'm scared of the things that have been said already, that the police will be coming knocking at my door at 3:30 a.m. Because as they like to tell me, justice is 24/7. And then we got Justin in the chat room saying congratulations to some strange person for 650 subscribers. That same person who gets off, he gets off. May I hasten to add, he gets off on his name being mentioned. I tell you, some people around here need to get their own fucking YouTube channels. It's easy, don't you know? I think you need to get your own fucking YouTube channels. That's what I say. It's easy. Do it. Check out my blogs below. You may find something interesting. Look, you know, as I keep saying to my audience, there's some certain ground rules we've got to live by. Certain names cannot be mentioned. Certain topics cannot be discussed. And of course, we all like to act with maturity. Mate, but honestly, it's tough. It's tough being a YouTuber. It's tough. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I've done my time as a YouTuber, and I fucking can't stand it. I can't. No way. Far too stressful. Far too dangerous, man. And it's dangerous because the mentally ill individuals who are in the audience. Honestly, I don't think people fully appreciate the perilous gauntlet YouTube hosts have to go through to go live. It's perilous. It's horrible. It's dangerous. It's nasty. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Gives me the Hebus-Jeebus. The Jeebus-Willius. Honestly, mate. No, not for me. Not for me at all. Sometimes it's times like this that I'm just so glad I've got songs to come to the rescue, basically.
I used to share my stories every night and day, but now I've hit a wall, can't find the words to say. There's a shadow over me, a silence I can't break. Courtroom chains have bound me, it's more than I can take. Silent storm raging in my soul, can't tell you where I've been, can't let the truth unfold. Silent storm, oh, it's tearing me apart, a life in secret breaking my own heart. The roads I used to travel, the tales I used to tell, locked behind a door now, a solitary cell. I wish that I could show you the battles I have fought, but this silence keeps me captive to a world that I cannot. Silent storm raging in my soul, can't tell you where I've been, can't let the truth unfold. Silent storm, oh, it's tearing me apart, a life in secret breaking my own heart. I feel your patience, I feel your pain.
Yes, that's the ultimate dream. That's the ultimate goal, to appear on G Block's panel. Fingers crossed it will happen. One day it will be. I will be unburdened and free. And once that day comes, when I am unburdened and free, you will see me on G Block's panel. Apparently, I need to promote my channel. Yes, indeed. I need to promote my channel, everyone. And so that's the big dream for me. To be fair. That's the ultimate goal. Is to come on to the G Block panel. I'm like a vampire though. I need to be asked. I need to be invited. And so yeah, that's one day. I hope it will happen. But didn't he lose a channel? Poor guy lost. So many people lose channels. Honestly, it's just one strike away. Do you know that? And that's why I don't like playing other people's stuff, because no matter how much you believe that the other person is cool with showing their stuff, honestly, I get post-traumatic stress disorder thinking about strikes. Oh. And it's only because I've lost so many YouTube channels. It's honestly, it hurts me. It hurts me deep inside. It's like a dagger plunged into my heart. Oh, losing a YouTube channel. It doesn't. It's honestly, even once it's happened 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, the 11th still hurts as much as the first. It's shocking, really. It's shocking remembering the effort I've put in to building channels, only for it to be taken away so cruelly. And so, yeah, even though, you may find it funny, congratulating a certain individual for getting 650 subscribers. Again, that triggers me. Because it's easy to sustain a YouTube channel by putting up complete and utter dross. That's the easy way. Just be fucking boring, put up crap content, and just stay crap, stay boring, and eventually you'll get your subscribers. Fucking hell. Yes, poor Mousy has had so many channel strikes as well. Yeah, but some people accommodate for it. I mean, that, no doubt, that will be the argument for having 127 YouTube channels. I mean, that's my argument for having, let's see how many channels I've got. That's my argument for having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels. I've got 7 channels because so many channels get blown away. And there we have, Mousy, 127. I mean, it can be argued. I've got 7 split personalities. That may be true, Hey, listen, I'm more than happy to put my hand up and say, listen, I've got mental illness too. It's not a crime to have a mental illness. The crime is to inflict other people with your mental illness, if you know what I mean. Oh, we've got the postman walking past. No, that wasn't the postman. I think that was Christopher, actually. Oh, it's a shame Christopher didn't come in and said hi. Christopher was wearing a bright orange t-shirt and shorts. Lovely guy, Christopher. Homosexual, don't you know? He just walked past. I thought he was the postman. It's a shame he didn't pop in. You know, I think you'd have had a pleasant experience meeting Christopher. Lovely guy. A couple of our past personalities are now watching you. Yeah, I expect so. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone for watching Matt Taylor TV. I'm your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton, as I always say. But having looked at the analyticals, it is a fact of life on Matt Taylor TV that most of the people who watch me aren't subscribers. And so, you know, I do, if you are in that category of watching Matt Taylor TV and you're not a subscriber, may I urge you to subscribe. You know, it's no big deal. You can always unsubscribe. But what I do promise you, the audience, is that once I feel confident enough, I don't want to say too much, because there's a lot of you know, a lot of things going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. But once I feel confident enough to re-engage with social media, like at 100%, I can promise you more reliability, more dedication. Because at the moment, my freedom to go live is curtailed by certain restrictions I'm not at liberty to discuss at the moment. You know what I mean? She is recording this for her next premiere. Oh, yes. Yes. The mouse we're talking about. Justin is talking about the mouse. Let's just play a nice little music. I'll be back in a mojo.
Zany and always wacky. Tune in for the fun, stay for the surprise. Broadcasting live from bright skies. Take a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Get ready for a wild ride. It's a new kind of media. Don't be shy, jump in and say hi with the host with the most, Matt Taylor. Oh my! Take a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Get ready for a wild ride. It's a new kind of media. Don't be shy, jump in and say hi with the host with the most, Matt Taylor. Oh my! Entertain and educate, he's got the knack for making you laugh, and that's a fact. From wacky stunts to crazy tales on Matt Taylor TV, the fun never fails. Take a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Get ready for a wild ride. It's a new kind of media. Don't be shy, jump in and say hi with the host with the most, Matt Taylor. Oh my! Every show's a blast, so have a ball with Matt Taylor. You'll love it all. From Brighton with love, it's the best you'll see. So hit subscribe, join the family. Take a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. Get ready for a wild ride. It's a new kind of media. Don't be shy, jump in and say hi with the host with the most, Matt Taylor. Oh my! Matt Taylor TV, it's the place to be for wacky, zany, and crazy glee. So don't delay, subscribe today. Matt Taylor TV is here to stay.
Yeah, baby. Love a bit of entertainment, that's for sure. So, hey, listen, what I've discovered the last couple of days is a lot of these YouTube trolls share similar behaviours with very dangerous convicted criminals. For example, there's a certain individual who operates within our community who pretends to be a child online. And that's the very same behaviour as Alexandra McCartney, a very dangerous child predator who was convicted of the most despicable crimes against children recently. And so, you know, quite frankly, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say this. Anyone who pretends to be a child online is a pervert, in my opinion. Sorry to get so, you know, like, sorry to get so heavy with you at the moment, but we are dealing with some, you know, very, very, very suspect and dangerous individuals here. And so the same individual is also using AI to create pictures of children. And this is exactly the same reason why another very dangerous child predator called Hugh Nielsen was convicted. And so when we got these individuals online within this community hailing themselves, I hasten to add, hailing themselves as the great and the good, also practicing in activities in which convicted dangerous child predators also partake in, namely pretending to be children online and using AI to generate images of children, alarm bells must be rang. And it's perfectly permissible and correct that people in the community must highlight this. Okay, we must highlight this type of behavior. Hiding in plain sight. Thank you for raising this up. You know what? So while I'd love to keep the content light and fairy and happy, sometimes very serious warnings need to be made. It's echoing again what Justin has said already in the chat room. YouTube is a very dangerous place. It's a dangerous place, and it's concerning. Yeah, it is concerning. I was trying to look for something, but I can't seem to find it. We're gonna play a game of who said this, but I can't find it. Oh, I should really have more of a better filing system. I jot things down willy-nilly on my willy. So I jot things down willy-nilly on my willy, and then when I need to read it again, my willy's disappeared. You know, so I can't reread it. Only joking. Only joking. No, lost it. We're not going to get that gag, so we'll have to say goodbye to that gag. Yes, very Dave, isn't it? Very Dave. Oh, that was a shame. That was a good little gag, that was. But I'm not going to get to say my gag, am I? Oh, what's that? What's that? Someone's. Hope everyone's well. Let's do the shout out, shall we? Let's do the shout outs. First thing to shout out is this should have been up continuously. First thing to shout out is welcome everyone to my YouTube channel at Taylor from Brighton. I'm your host, Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Would you like to see me? Would you like to see me? Okay then. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. My name is Matthew. Call me Matt. Broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. So that's me, and you are you. So that's good. So that's me. You can find me on Twitter at King Arthur II 2 and Satanic Matt. Yeah, any thoughts on Trump? Any thoughts on Trump? Oh, and by the way, check out the profile picture on It's Only YouTube. Well, funny. Check out the YouTube. Check out that fucking profile picture on YouTube. It's Only YouTube. Very funny. Any thoughts on Trump? Yes, I've got loads of thoughts on Trump. And one of my thoughts is that, look, I really hope he makes it to January the 20th. I just don't. There's something horrible. I've got a horrible feeling that he's not out of the woods yet. You know what I mean? Trump isn't out of the woods yet. And so, you know, while historically I always vote for the candidates with the bigger boobs, I am very happy and relieved that Donald Trump won the election. I personally think, and this is again my personal opinion, that the 2020 election was stolen from him. One gripe I have with the mainstream media and micro to the mouse is being gaslighted. You know, mouse does it to us just the same as the mass media does it to us. And I felt, again, personal opinion, that the whole world was gaslit in that 2020 election. I mean, I love a bit of politics. I do love it. And I love, you know, big shout out to Kemi Badinhock. I hope I pronounced her name right. Great boobs, you know. I'm all for boobs. If you've got big boobs, you're my kind of leader. And so a big shout out to Kemi Badinhock as the leader of the Conservative Party. I'll be voting Conservative again. That's for sure. I mean, I'm Conservative through and through. I'm blue. You know what I mean? Anyway, they call him the Matt Taylor of New York. Allegedly. Oh, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. Yeah, but listen, congratulations to Donald Trump. Let's play a little promotional video to celebrate Donald Trump's amazing achievement. Here we go.
They said it couldn't happen, said he wouldn't get the votes. But here he is back in the office, a wave that didn't need a boast. From 1600 Pennsylvania to a world that doubted him so. I watched from across the ocean, and I thought I'd let you know. He's back in the seat, back in the fight, giving all he's got with all his might. For every voice that tried to sway, he's got the right to have his say. Back in the seat, no more lies, no more shadows, no disguise. Let him do what he's come to do, make it great, red, white, and blue. Hollywood stars lined up in rage,
They all tried to dim the stage. Skywalker and Solo, what did they know? Their voices loud, but their words felt hollow. I've seen him as he really is, strong and real, passionate. I'm just a bloke from Brighton, yeah, but I back that man again. He's back in the seat, back in the fight, giving it all, he's got with all his might. For every voice that tried to sway, he's got the right to have his say. Back in the seat, no more lies, no more shadows, no disguise. Let him do what he's come to do, make it great, red, white, and blue. I know he's not perfect, got his flaws, but I see the strength beneath the scars. So back off world, let him lead, and give him space to succeed. They call him a threat, say he's a mess, but they don't see the things, I guess. He didn't steal the oval chair, he's earned his right to be there. From the black railings I once stood, to the man who's misunderstood. Back off and let him take his shot, making America all he's got. He's back in the seat, back in the fight, giving all he's got with all his might. For every voice that tried to sway, he's got the right to have his say. Back in the seat, no more lies, no more shadows, no disguise. Let him do what he's come to do, make it great, red, white, and blue. So here's to a fair shot at the wheel, to the truth he won't conceal. Just a man from Brighton, he's saying his piece. Let him lead, let him breathe, release.
Absolutely. Over to the chat. It's only YouTube. Trump is 80. Amazing stamina. He's done, listen, it reminds me of the 2020 when, the rallies, the stadiums he was packing out. What a guy. What a performer. What a front man. I personally think he's got all the attributes one would want in a president. You know what I mean? He's got that drive, he's got that passion, he's got that determination, he's got that engagement, he's got that charisma. I mean, I found it quite insulting to hear the likes of Tim Walz gaslight the audience into saying he's a failed businessman. How on earth is Trump a failed businessman when he's the chairman of a successful multinational corporation? But yeah, and also, look, don't tell anyone else, right? Don't tell anyone else. There's a little secret between you and me. I do fancy a bit of Melania. Oh, she's... yeah. Justin says, what a guy. I say, what a first lady. Crikey, gorgeous. Don't tell my magical imaginary girlfriend I'm drooling over Melania Trump. But honestly, mate, gorgeous woman. Do love a bit of Melania, mind you. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Move on.
Is that things have to change, and they have to change right now. It is time to show the whole world that America is back, bigger and better and stronger than ever before. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Never stop fighting for what you believe in and for the people who care about you. Carry yourself with dignity and pride. Demand the best from yourself. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead.
We must keep pushing ahead. Give head. It helps lower stress. That's what I like to say. That's what my message today is: give head. It reduces stress. So, take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. It's for entertainment purposes only, man. Fucking calm down. No need to phone the police. If you want to listen to more original music made by Suno AI, check out suno.com/@ the MattTaylorTV Juke Box, and you will find amazing original music. So what we like to do on MattTaylorTV is to get naked. And we don't mean take our clothes off and get our hairy boobs out. No. Don't mind you, that would be nice. No, what I mean is to chillax. Do something enjoyable and or relaxing. To let loose and have a good time. Because there's nothing we like better than having a good time on MattTaylorTV. If you haven't subscribed, why the fuck not? And if you haven't jumped in and said hi, why the fuck not? Big shout out to Justin. Justin, in fact, gets all the brownie points today. There's always a million brownie points up for grabs for the first person to come in the chat room. And today, those million brownie points goes to Justin. So well done, Justin. Have fun spending your million brownie points. Don't be shy, as I always say. Come in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto MattTaylorTV. Of course, we do have some ground rules. Certain names cannot be mentioned. Certain topics cannot be discussed. And of course, we always like to act with maturity. If you haven't done so already, check out my blogs. Matt Taylor Memos. News from our crazy corner of YouTube. In fact, we've got a new blog just come out yesterday. More news from our crazy corner of YouTube. Check out Mordred's Morons. Guinevere's Gifts. Lancelot Loonies, Merlin Missives, Arthur's Arsehole, and their premiere blog, going since 2012, I hasten to add, Guerrilla Democracy News. You can find Guerrilla Democracy News at www.guerrillademocracy.blogspot.com. Let's do the shout outs. Shout out to #1 subscriber, Mandy Marlins. To the Truth Warrior, Katie 1000. Shout out, he's in the chat room, Captain Justice, my mate Jack. He ain't a snitch, he's a whistleblower. Big shout out to the sponsor of the show. He's not here today, but we always feel as if he is. Brian PC. And of course, the most valued member of the audience, and certainly not a laughing stock. Shout out to Lenny over to the chat. Make Brighton great again. Thank you ever so much. Love it. Hey, listen, we're coming up to the hour. I'll wrap it up. Oh, let me just see what's happening, what's occurring. Oh, Texas calling. Let's see what Texas are calling. Oh no, we just missed them. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to accept a call from Texas. It's a sales call. Look, didn't I say a lot of things going behind the scenes? I've got an entrepreneur in Texas. He's trying to get me to relocate to Texas to bring Matt Taylor TV to the Texas state. And so, yeah, I'm in negotiations. But the problem is I haven't got my passport ready at the moment. So that's what's taking time. But I'll bring you more info on the Texas move. But so, where was I? Yes, we're coming up to the hour. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. You know you want to. You know you do. So do it. You'll love it. Well, that ended a bit abruptly, didn't it? Make Brighton great again. Love it. What a slogan. What a slogan indeed. Well, look, that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining me. As always, you know, let's do it again because it's always good. It's always good to do it again. Don't you agree? Yeah, man. So look, again, thanks ever so much. Big shout out to Justin. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for sharing the hour with me. It's absolutely awesome to have your company. If you haven't done so already, check out my blogs. What's going across the bottom of the screen. You can download free of charge Matt Taylor Tales or Taylor Tales. Collection of 20 true life stories. Check them out. If you want to support the show, you're welcome to do so. Make a donation. Every penny counts. As I always say, take everything I've said today with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. And remember, everyone, just as a pen is mightier than a sword, and might is just as dangerous as a knife. So use your mic carefully. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. I've got the blue badge, you know. So, thanks ever so much, everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,